In a way, we want to sink into the body in order to become able to think in the body. And for this we need some thoughts which we can hand over to our body, what he likes. When we do yes and no, we use the left leg to do half a circle forward, and we let go to take the leg back. That's yes. We use the right leg for half a circle backwards, and we let go to take the leg back to the middle again. To move the leg, we use the wings of our heart, the wings of our lungs, the wings of our whole system to move the leg. We widen our consciousness in this realm with these wings into the left and right dimension. It's a two-dimensional plane, and by widening these wing consciousness, we move our legs out there, collecting lots of things, bringing it forward, and place our foot. Both feet rest firmly on the ground. We feel from the heart, through the pelvis, through the soles of our feet into the earth. We feel strongly connected with the earth, but also through our heart with the world in front of us, to which we say yes. For this reason, the weight may rest a little bit more on the front foot than on the back foot, which is more stretched and straight. When you do the no, it's the same, the bow backwards, and still the feet, we use the left-right dimension, the feet rest on the ground, and our heart is still connected with what it's saying no to, towards the front. When we arrive in front, we feel that we have left a plane behind us, and we listen in our heart, how does it feel to be in front? When we go backwards for the no, we listen to our heart, how does it feel to be behind this plane? When we do yes and no in a changing rhythm, we feel how does the heart move in this being in front, being behind. What's happening in this space? How does this space unfold? Let's start with this exercise without many interruptions. We do 10 times yes. And I suggest 5 times concentrate on this left-right direction. And that you move the legs with your feet and that you place them well. And the second 5 times concentrate on how is it to be in front. We do 10 times yes. Yes. Use your wings. Yes. 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 And yes. Now concentrate on how is it to be in front. Yes. 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 How is it? Feel the space behind. Yes. And yes. Come back to the center. Listen to the space here. Listen to your feet who moved pretty differently, left and right. Feel the difference of what we have done. We do the no. And the more you use the wings, the slower the feet can move and the more stable you are. No. 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 Place your feet with the help of your wings. No. No. And no. Now we do it 5 times and you feel how is it to be behind. Behind this plane I'm in now, which I use to move. No. Feel it with your heart. No. No. Stay connected through your heart with what's in front. No. And no. We do 10 times yes and no, and you just observe the liveliness, what's unfolding in the realm of your heart and lungs. And we become slowly a little bit quicker. Wait a little bit, listen to your legs. And now we begin. Yes and no and yes and no and yes and no and yes and no. Use your wings. Yes and no to make the movement of the legs wide. Yes and no and yes and no and yes and no and yes and no, and slowly and yes and no. Let go. Come to the middle. Listen to your body, to your legs. To the life in your chest. Sit down for 1 minute to let go. What do I notice? Is it the experience of strength, of liveliness, of warmth, of cold? Do I feel activated or exhausted? Or both? Well, feel the work the legs have been doing. Say thank you to them from out the heart. enter into the next exercise with the ideas which we want to move. When we do sympathy, antipathy, that's in a way a sort of, I stream out into the world in sympathy and I withdraw. I come to myself. In this exercise, we don't do it with the soul, but we do it with the body in a way that the body feels these qualities. And we sink down from the heart. Down there. And when we sink down into the lower realms, there's these currents which come normally from back to front. So we sink down and then these currents take us along towards the world. That's one aspect. The other aspect is that we watch our standing leg, which slowly carries us down, that we can dive into the stream and slowly brings us up again. And when we watch the standing leg, the carrying leg, it's becoming quite easy, quite normal that the other one gets lots of time. Time becomes a space to move very slowly forward, or to be carried, or to feel carried forward, and to return very slowly again. And when we go down and we feel carried forward, we naturally go down. When we return, we do not withdraw what we have done, but we stay down there. We come back and stay connected with the streams down there. And on another level, we arrive here. We are down there and here. When we do antipathy, it's we go backwards with our foot into this realm. I show it here. And this going backwards makes and stretching the leg makes a concentration in our spine. We feel very concentrated. And when we bring the leg slowly back, we try to keep this concentration, this feeling like a stick, like concentrated. So that in the middle, we have from the sympathy, the experience of being wide and warm, and from the antipathy, we are very centered. And we as a human being are both. Now, let's try to go into it, and I just stand sideways. And if I do it too slow, feel free to do it quicker, but practice to use the standing leg as the key towards this making a space out of a slow movement. Go down and slowly enter the streaming forward in the stream and stream sympathy. And slowly I return and I stay down. I stand on both legs to give my hips a chance to talk to each other, to relax. I feel the difference in my legs again. We go to antipathy. Slowly, I go in the space behind, I stretch, and I create this centeredness. And slowly, I come back to the middle, not to lose anything of this centeredness, the stays. And I arrive. I feel the centeredness, still. Both legs, both hips. Sympathy. Slowly being carried up again. Watch your standing leg arrive. Communication between your hips. Slowly go backwards with the foot. Creep into the space behind. Anchor yourself there. Become centered and upright. Bring this quality back to your center. Upright, centered, big. Stand on both legs. Let your hips communicate. Sympathy. Can you experience the streaming down there? And against the stream you come back. Stand on both feet. Slowly go backwards. Antipathy. Feel the breath, how it changes the breath. And come to the center. Keep this quality of bigness and centeredness. Feel your legs and feel your hips. Sit down for 20, 30 seconds, half a minute to relax. How do your legs feel now compared to after yes and no? What do your hips say? What do they say now and what will they might be say later? Maybe you watch them a little bit later again. What's about the relationship of light and warmth? How do you experience them too? Archetypal polarities, light and warmth now in your limbs, in your body. In your head. Dive a little bit into the explanations and then we do the exercise. With love and E, again we work with polarities. We look into it more in depth a little bit later. So we just do the basics. Just use the force. You use the forces of the heart to expand and make contact with the world in front of you. And you use the energy, or you use the capacity that we can create a stream of flow which streams forward. And in a way, you embrace this world. And you stream into this world and it leads you forward. And as a sort of reaction, you let go, you feel your center, and you create a strong E gesture. And you create this gesture here, like a fence which protects you, and you are behind. And because you are behind, the gesture automatically brings you back on your heels. You feel a good contact. And then again, like in the 2 exercises before, we look for the middle, for the center. And this happens that we do not stand, okay, now I'm behind, now I'm protected, but it's a love E exercise. We remember the love quality and the streaming forward, and we try to have this protectedness, and we do not lose anything, not anything of it. But the love quality will allow the streaming quality to bring us in a center, and it's not a static center, but it's lively. Both qualities, centeredness and streaming forward, love-filled warmth at the same time in a dynamic interplay. We do it 5 times. Love, and let it stream, let it stream, let it stream. And then E. Feel your center, your rootedness. And recreate the love quality again, the stream. Have both in the middle. Let go. Ray out from your heart. Stream forward into the world, embrace it. Infinitely grow big. Let go. E. A strong E becomes really strong. Have power in your hands. And then recreate the first quality. Let it carry you into the middle. Feel both. Let go. Love. E. And do not begin to stream, to go into love again before you feel the strong E, the strong uprightness. And then it comes. Love. E. Love. E. Let the breath react. 5th time. Love. Feel how your chest reacts. E. Feel how your spine reacts. Love. E. Both. Let go. Let the breath react. Feel the area of your chest. And feel down into your legs. What do you experience there now? What does what we have done here do now also down there? Maybe. And let your breath react as much as possible and go with it. Support your breath when it wants to react. For hope U, we start again at the center. We go down, feel down to our body through our legs, into the earth. Slowly we form a bowl, open to the back, carrying a rainbow in our hands, like the two parts of the rainbow. We turn our toes a little bit upwards to bring energy from down there up. We let the arms go. We slowly turn the hands. I go back that you can see me. The back of the hands are again leaning against each other. Slowly we come down a plane which goes through the whole body, and we reconnect with the depth again, and the chest feels big, free and lively. This space, this seemingly narrow gesture in the end invites our body to react and say, but not with me, I am the other way around. Stream down, connect. Open up towards behind and above you. Take the energy of the earth still up into your heart. Let go. Turn the hands. Come down. Inside of you. The hands are exteriors, but you come down through your head, through your chest, through your body. And let go. 3 more times, then we have done it 5 times. Feel down and let the connection with the realms down there lean you forward. Form the bowl and let the connections, the space behind and the space above, lean you backward. Use your toes to fill your heart with joy. Let go. Let left and right come together. Keep your heart open to receive when you yourself go down from above through your center into the depths. Reconnect with the depths, which brings you forward, slightly forward again. Let go. Feel the width in your lungs. Breathe. And be aware that this flow of the movement of the flows, the streaming, that brings now the cells of the body into action. It's not your physical movement. Stream through your body, down into the earth. Use these forces to create this crystal bowl. Let go of all weight. Connect with your star above you. Enter through your body, into your heart, into your depth, into your width. Let your chest widen it itself. Go down. Hope. You. stand quiet. Listen to what's happening now here. And try to listen. If you don't feel much, you try to detect something, and that's what brings the effect. Aha. I explain again a little bit some aspects. All exercises start at the heart. You use the forces of the heart to open you, to bring your hands down there. And then when you've reached the limits, even the limits of your streaming, you still try to expand further. And then the R begins, that you take your shoulders back in order to invite from what you have reached, that these forces can stream in. And you feel this streaming in, not only in your arms, but everywhere in your body. When you have done this, then you use your shoulders to send a ha, an inviting, opening gesture into the R, and you really let go far away. You let go, you just open up. You let go in order to receive an answer. And then you let this answer come and sink down. And then it's aha, these two letters, and then it's still this reverence. And reverence is this energy which wants to connect with what or whom it feels reverence to. So try to remember the energy of the love quality, that when you do the ha, that you have this love quality, this dream that brings you into the center again, or maybe even a little bit forward. And in eurythmy, all you have done, it's not away. So if you have done the R, and then we let go and do the ha, try to remember the R, the quality that is still this connection with what is in the periphery, and that it's still streaming in. We start to do it 4 times. Preparation of the R. Second preparation of the R, reaching out. Now let it stream in, take your shoulders back. Ah, feel it all over the body. Use your shoulders for the ha, send it away, open up, and let it come. And feel this stream from behind, bringing you into the center, into the middle again. Reverence. Ah. Even further. Ah. Let it stream in, invite it. Brings you on your heels. Use your shoulder to open it up completely. Let the answer of the heart come, but still remember the ah, it's still there. And now let the stream of reverence come in. Maybe you It's a sequence which makes you feel big, but not big in a material way, but in a way you're connected with so many spheres now, from all sides. Just enjoy it. Use the heart to bring your hands there. Use the heart to go further through your arms. Use your shoulders, that your body wants to receive it. Use your shoulders even more to open it up. Remember the R. Is it still as big? Can you feel your R arms? Let reverence work. Let your breath react. And reverence. Let it work. How does your body feel now? With what do you feel connected? Do you feel carried, or do you feel you have to carry? We have done such a lot of exercises. I really have to sit now. Yeah, because of the hips, I know, but otherwise. Is this energy which you have experienced here out there? Or maybe even in some way or other perceptive within? Are your shoulders heavy, or what do they feel like? So sit down for 1 minute, please, and listen to other resonances. What is your heartbeat doing now? Is it activated or is it slowed down? Both is possible. It's just a question, how is it with me at the moment? Does my body feel bigger or smaller as in the beginning of this lesson, this webinar? What's the, not relationship, but what's my legs and my body? How are they? Same importance? Both are important, but things like that. You feel like. So sit down for 1 minute, please, and listen to other resonances. What is your heartbeat doing now? Is it activated or is it slowed down? Both is possible. It's just a question, how is it with me at the moment? Does my body feel bigger or smaller as in the beginning of this lesson, this webinar? What's the, not relationship, but what's my legs and my body? How are they? Same importance? Both are important, but things like that.